Hello CFA students and CFA candidates. Welcome to another CFA Daily Lesson. Today we'll be covering one of the most important topics in the whole curriculum. Maybe the most important one, which is ethics. Ethics is that kind of thing that doesn't relate to mathematics, to really finance, but it's a way to behave. It's a way to, position yourself in the several conflicting situations that may come up your way when you are in the financial market. That's why ethics is really important in the CFA curriculum. It's actually the most important topic in all three levels. And we'll give you a simple ethics question. Let's see if you can figure out what's the solution. Ethics least likely involves the study of moral principles, laws and regulations, or good and bad behavior. The question itself is not so tough. You have 1.5 minutes to decide what's the answer. But the point is, the CFA Institute sometimes gives you questions like this: most likely, least likely, and etc. So in this case, you have three alternatives. You may have two of them that are not totally correct. So you're looking for the least likely to the worst of them. So in this question, which one is the best answer? In other words, which one is the least likely to be in the ethics field of study? So I brought you a very nice statement on what ethics is all about. Ethics is the study of moral principles, which can be described as the study of good and bad behavior, or the study of good and bad choices. The study of ethics examines the role of consequences and personal character in defining what is considered good or ethical conducts. In other words, if you are a good guy or a bad guy, if you are a good person or a bad person, it depends a lot on your choices, right? But we cannot rely on each person to make the financial market to work. I don't really know what was your education, which experiences you had in your childhood, and I cannot rely on them to make the financial market work. So everyone has to follow and accept and adhere to a code of ethics. So even if you choose to go to a bad way, you knew which was the good way to go. In other words, any misstatement or misalignment from you is a deliberate choice, knowing that you're doing a bad thing. So the code of ethics is so important because everyone knows how to proceed. If you didn't proceed that way, it's because you chose not to. So which one is least likely to involve ethics? Certainly laws and regulations. So the answer here would be B. Ethics sure has a lot to do with moral principles, to good things. And sure, ethics has a lot to do with good and bad behavior, to know what is a good or bad thing to do and choose the good way. So again, ethics is a very tough subject in all three levels of CFA. Many people say, I'm not really studying ethics because I am an ethical person. I will know how to behave. And it's not quite true. You have to go through all the CFA code of ethics and know how to proceed. So I hope you like it. I hope you get a feeling on how important ethics is in our industry. And keep in touch. Follow FK Partners in the social network. There will be more daily lessons coming up very soon. Thanks, guys.